Alright, now I wait for it to go live. Now, I'll go on we're live. We test and we wait. Oh, we're live. Let me just tweet it out. My new PFP. We just gotta upload. We just gotta copy it to like 2 more places, and then we're ready to go. There's one, and Alright, so for those who were here last time we did this, we do this, we're very simple when it comes to this kind of thing. Basically, I'm just gonna draw. I like that. I'm just gonna draw, and what happens, happens, and we're gonna go with it. That's it. That's what we're doing. If you ever see me look like this, that means I'm looking at my monitor where like chat is gonna be, where I have a lot of tabs open over here. And then I'm looking here, I'm looking at what I'm drawing. So whenever I'm looking at you guys, ironically, I'm drawing. But when I'm actually looking at you guys, I'm not looking at you guys, if you know what I mean. It's like my mic's right there, and my big screen. Okay, I'm done. I'm done trying to like explain myself. Also, I'll be playing songs as the stream goes, and I'll make sure to put them all in inside the description. So yeah. Anyways, it's mostly for myself I'm doing this, but yeah. Anyways, what did I put on this layer? All right, that's gonna be for the back here. That's most of the face. Let me just remind myself how big the line is. Almost the right proper line size. Actually, I think I'm gonna lower it a bit on my end, and increase it a bit on your end. Perfect. Let me also make sure autoplay is not on, so that it doesn't screw with me in the middle of the stream. Yeah. So I should probably explain what in God's name I'm drawing. Actually, no, I don't have to. It's in the stream title. Yes. No, that looks terrible. No. I know, I'll do that. For now, what we're probably gonna do is we're just gonna go yoink. Oh yeah, also in case you feel like you've been missing out on something, I literally just started streaming and already have. Actually, let me listen to the. Yeah, okay, I just wanted to check the background for the actual stream itself. There you go. I didn't mean to pause it, I meant to... Okay, there you go. Let me just... There you go, I just wanted to guarantee that everything was fine. Make sure that all the audio was properly set. Mouse, where are you? There you are, mouse. Okay, so it means we're on good layer to do hair. Actually, unironically, I think I need the eraser. Yep, we need the eraser tool. I put the eyebrows here for some reason, not realizing that we're gonna have to cover them anyways. Yeah. Also, you can tell I'm not a fan of generic Splatoon hairstyle because, we have this out already. And also, yes, I am using a touchpad to draw. Get used to it. I like it. Yeah, okay, I really like this. Okay, maybe this side needs a little working, but yes. Preferably, I actually don't want to see eyebrows. I just want a ridiculously long hair. God, I'm gonna have to... Oh, God, no. Back out. Oh, hello, Sparkle. How you doing? I just look over at my chat and literally I looked over at the right time, apparently. We are... Don't mind me, just erasing eyebrows as we... Oh, I need to stop holding down for so long. It's pain. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's remove this. Yeah. God. One part of me was like, yeah, I want to have like unique looking hair on my Inkling, even though this doesn't even look like an Inkling anymore. And the other part of me is like, you know what? Fine, it's not an Inkling anymore. Yeah. What's hard to... Yeah. God. God. I mean, that's always a good thing, just to do things, because why not? Like, God, today's been a funny day, I'll put it that way. Yes, over here, like this, I wanted to, use, I don't know her official name, basically the female version of the Persona 3 protagonist. I wanted to use her hairstyle for, my Inkling, just because I really like it. I have no other justification other than I like it. And actually, no, it's not the current profile picture, but the one, I commissioned my friend to draw for me, it's the same hairstyle. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, her appearance in Persona Q2 is so good. Like, I like both as a character and like just straight up like as a party member. Like, she's so good. Like, I think she's probably like my favorite character to use in that game. Other than Mitsuru was someone I only used at like at the end of the game. I only learned by the end of the game Mitsuru was a little broken. to put it lightly. Oh, wait, no, I remember who I used. I used Joker, Narukami, I used Femsi, and then as I put it in the past, the lesbian couple known as Mitsuru and Yukari, because I thought it started off as a joke, and then they were level 70. And it wasn't a joke anymore. Yeah, God. Yeah, I mean, like, if you play Persona Q2, I feel like you have to use Joker, because he's just too good. I feel like Joker, Narukami, and, Joker, Narukami, Femsi, and, Akechi are, like, the 3 best people to use. I didn't use Akechi because I wanted to use Mitsuru as a joke. But, like, I learned by the end of the game that bindings are a little broken. And it's funny, like, being like, oh, I can just infinitely stun lock people. That's broken. Yeah, that's just Mitsuru. Wait, no, Mitsuru has her own version of that, which I think is hilarious. And then because Persona 3 like heavily leans into those two like having like act like a really close bond and all that, like to the point where some people genuinely think it's canon. I just kind of jokingly did it, cause yeah. And I actually bought Persona the first game afterwards, just cause yeah, I liked Persona Q that much. And I would argue one of my top 5 favorite games of all time right now. We're gonna go to the bottom layer, dudes, actually. Bum ba 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 da ba 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 ba. No, you know what? Another layer. How to be good at art. Step 1, references. Step 2, layers. A lot of them. No, I don't need the other ear. We're gonna undo it. God. Also, I'd like to point out, I'm just using my touchpad right now because I'm just that used to using it because school. Oh, so we're gonna have to top layer this. Alright, get the eraser tool. Yeah. Yeah, like, you don't know how good layers are until you start like spamming them. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, God, I used to hate having layers because it looked so messy, and then I started using them, and I'm like, yeah, I can't draw without them anymore. Yeah, I think that's good for the hair. Alright, you did your job, Femsi. You can leave now. Just kidding, I need you for your neck. I don't know. No, yet? No, we'll get rid of it. We'll draw next at it. Goodbye, Femsi. You did your job. Alright, so this is what we have so far. I need to pull up an image real fast of my gear. Actually, no, we'll have you. Actually, not. I don't know which build to draw. I have a few options. I mean, I guess we already committed to the Bloblobber look of the glasses. Yeah, that's my Bloblobber glasses. I think I want to go with, Wait, can I, like... Oh, I have to save the image. Okay. Alright, we're gonna place... And I don't really know if you guys see it or not, nor do I care. But I need to import an image. It's terrible and okay, actually the quality's not as bad as I thought it was. Yeah, I needed the image. Yeah, this is my Blah Blobber shirt now. Bum ba. Ba ba ba. And we're gonna need the other thing I wanted originally. Yeah, there is the shirt. And the other thing we're gonna need we need the other image. I don't know why it's called bomb. I feel like that's very misleading to what the image actually is. Because I can promise you it's not. No, it's B-O-M-Z. Okay. There it is, the other image I need. The fake PNG, my favorite. Knife. We'll need this later. There's knife. We'll leave the knife there for now. We have a knife. And we have a shirt. I think that's all you need to know for what we're going to be drawing today. The knife. We have knife, as you do. Alright, so next up we need to do is we need to grab, I think, a black. Like, we're gonna grab black, like, dark as we get. Oh, we're gonna do this on this layer. Yeah. The knife. Sparkle with a knife, what you gonna do? Who knows? Oh no, now I'm just imagining like the, hey there, what do you got? A knife! No! Like that meme. Just about like Sparkle with a knife. I think it's about... Also, real reason I can... Also, this is one thing I don't understand why my brain needs. But I, for some reason, find it really easy to draw using... The one thing I find easier about drawing females is that I have a very, very noticeable area to use as a guideline for where everything should be around. And that area is the middle. We're gonna call it that. We'll fix that later. We know about where it's gonna be. It's somewhere in this area. So what we're gonna do as a totally intelligent idea is we're just gonna draw a line somewhere about here. Somewhere in this general area is what I'm aiming. And I can base everything off of that now, which makes me more comfortable. Yeah, God. Yeah, same here, just because like, I don't know how to position bodies well, so I rely often on, like, big pieces, like for the head. I rely heavily, like, this part of the face and this part of the face to, like, position everything, and the eyes especially. And then for the lower half, well, there's like one part I've been, oh, it shows the song's over. We'll play it one more time, then I think we'll switch song. The shirt is... Yeah, I need to get my mouse a bit more... Alright, no, you know what? Fine, we'll do it. Nope. Nope. No, wait, that's a layer with a big black line. Did I accidentally do this here? Yes, I did. We're deleting this layer eventually, so I need to not put it here. We'll go to this layer. Is that it? No, it's too curved. Is that good? Actually, that's not bad. That actually works. Yeah, that works. The only problem is the shirt's not supposed to be this black. Yeah. God, like, God, the body's always the hardest part. It's so easy to do it wrong. Like, honestly. Like, there's a lot of ways for it not to go right. And there's, like, very few ways for it to look decent. Now, the arms actually aren't gonna go there. But, like, I use the arms as kind of, like, a marker as to how good it's looking. And I also use them as an excuse to not be too spherical, if you know what I mean. Because I know how I am, and like, I need very big indications as, like, markers, and I feel like the arms just spread out, like, kind of the thing enough for me to be able to shrink the other parts. No I don't. I am using some random program I have. I'll be shocked if you even has. I just kind of do what I can with what I know. And what I know is very little. Yeah. I'm also using Adobe Photoshop. That's like the one thing I have right now. And it's like not the best thing to use for drawing, but like it's what I have. And I got it for free with my laptop, so like I'm gonna use it. Let me look at the shirt real fast. Well, actually, we're gonna erase this arm right here. No, we're gonna erase this part of the arm, so we're actually gonna have to change this up a lot. Yeah. Oh, I know how to use masks, like these things, but I just don't know how to use them well enough, and I don't trust myself. So I just avoid touching them for now. Now the downside to using a touchpad is just how precise you need to be with your finger to like not screw up everything. There you go. I did it. Yeah. But Photoshop is just a solid tool though for drawing, so I can't blame you. Like the current profile picture you see right now, I also use this. I use the same tool. Just like ignore the layers part because I don't think I'm just wait. Where is it? No, I used a little bit of layers, but not much. God, it's better than when I drew on like with my finger. God, that was awful. Okay, well. Yeah. I'm already yeah, like, I can already tell this one's probably gonna be definitely better than the last one I made. There you go. I have the shirt part now. Now we just need to do the... No, that's a bit much. Oh, I keep thinking my reference is like somewhere else, but it's not. Nope. God, I wish I was like a... There you go, that's better. And there you go. That's good. Now this is actually going to be the top layer now. Because I want it to be. No, that's a bit too close. There needs to be an elbow somewhere. Bum 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 bum. I'm just gonna erase it all. It's easier for me. God, it'd probably be so much less painful if I took out my drawing thing right now. I'm just being stubborn and want to finish this all with No, it's about right, actually. Is that about it? Yep. Yeah, it's actually a bit big, but... Give me this. There you go. As it should be. There you go. This is good. It is really hard to be precise with the mouse. I'm be blunt, like not with a mouse, with like a touchpad. Like I could zoom in to make it so much easier on myself, but where's the fun in that? Where's the fun if there's no suffering, you know? That's the eraser tool. Where's... There you go. Look at it. I have a body now. It's all connected. God. The art. Art. Yes. All real torture. I enjoy art. God, that's actually, that could be a really good meme format. Oh my god. I feel like that's... I'm 100% gonna make that meme at some point. Okay, I also don't care if, like, this is necessary or not. But we're gonna make the hair just even more excessive. Perfect. Any artist who's like, hey, can I see a reference of your inkling? Sees this abomination of a hair, and they're like, no. They never want to see it again. Oh my god, anyways, I'm gonna drink a bit of my slush before I continue. Oh god. What, artists not being lazy? What's that? Aren't we all? I feel like there's like two rules to being an artist. Number one, you hate your art, and number two, you're lazy. It's like, I've never met an artist who isn't both. Like, it feels like a legitimate legal requirement. The first... Oh no, I was saying, like, every artist is both, like, lazy and hates their art. I don't know why. It's just a fact. I don't know why every artist hates their art. Like, it's just a thing. It's like, what? We're just gonna do this. Alright, now we just put the final touches on the last sleeve. Perfect! Now we create one last layer for the hands. Because I gotta do all this before I even, like, do the shirt. Let's see here. I'm trying to think here. What time the hand you be on? Yes, every artist's true fear. Not that people don't like their art, just hands. People. This is why I spend 2 seconds on hands, and what happens, happens. Is that even the right side? No, it's the wrong side. The thumb always points to yourself. Okay, I was gonna add the knife, but like I'm kind of not. I suddenly don't want to add the knife. No more knife. Goodbye. Yeah. Yeah. No. Like actually, just like if you hold your hands out, no matter what, like unless you're holding them upside down, your hands are always like pointing towards you. It's just like a really easy way to remember what side to draw hands on. Like, yeah, I'm not adding a knife in this hand. No, just look at this hand and tell me how a knife's gonna fit there. This is a really small hand. Like, can I act? You know, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna see if I can just enlarge this layer. Yeah. This isn't cheating. It's just creative ways of solving problems through the art of increasing the size of it. There you go. Now that looks better. Like, the hand looks slightly more realistically sized. It's not cheating, it's saving me effort. Which is also cheating, but we don't ignore that. We ignore that fact. Also, the song finished. Alright, we're putting a new one on because I'm in the mood for it. What are we putting? Thinking. I might have an idea. Oh wow, YouTube knows what I want. Yeah, thank you, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube knows me. Alright, and I can now continue now that everything... Now that the song is now properly in the description, we continue. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I just felt like doing that, so I did. Yeah. Let's see, where's the... Is it actually coloring already? Have I really done that fast? I have. Wow. Okay. Now at the very, very bottom layer. No, yeah, this is the very, very bottom layer. Okay. Bum bum God. God, I can't wait to finish this and see like one tiny little dot that I didn't cover. That's like how, that's how it always goes, right? Alright. Yeah, also this is probably going to be like a shorter stream, because I don't think I'm going to take forever to draw this. I want to do that just because, like, I have to host tryouts later today. I want to get some videos edited, because I'm very behind on that. I've actually avoided uploading some videos, because I didn't think they were worth keeping for so long. And this weekend's kind of, like, focused more on, like, editing the remaining videos I have, which isn't too much, but they take a while to edit anyways, so... And I don't want to hold on to them for too much longer. God, I'm so far behind on videos, I'm still playing K-Shot in the videos, like, my god. And I think based on, like, the look that I have here, I bet you can tell that I'm not playing K-Shot. Oh yeah, actually fun, I want to tell a story now, because it's never going to end up as a video, because I already deleted it. So, there's a video that was going to go up, but I lost my audio. Which means I would have uploaded a VOD that doesn't have my audio in it. You want to know what that VOD contained? It contained me playing the Aerospray MG, you know, the bad one. The Suction Rush, and Suction Bomb Curling Rush. That Aerospray. I won a match against a very strong set of players with that Aerospray. Yep, that happened. I uploaded the terrible version of it to Twitter because the world deserves to know about the Aerospray. Oh god, I'm not gonna go around promoting that weapon like it's good, but like, it's fun when it works, which is like never. But when it does, my god, does it go off. Like, god, I kind of want to have more content of me playing that weapon. Like, I want to have more videos about me playing Aerospray, but like, it's so hard to find good times to play Aerospray because that weapon is so niche. Like, in the context of competitive, like, you only go Aerospray, like, when it's really good. Because when it's not, it's really hard to play with. Like, even if you're good at Aerospray, it's hard for your teammates to play around you. Which is why you don't see a lot of people playing Aerospray at top level. And when you do, it's for very, very situational things. That's why, even though I love Aerospray, you only see it come out of me, like, every once in a blue moon. And, like, I'm very spoiled because my team is very aggressive, which is the very thing Aerospray needs to be playing with to compensate for its... I'm gonna be nice to the weapon because I like it and say it can't kill anything. I think... Okay, unironically, even though GG made the video as a joke, like his Aerospray guide, there is one part of it I hard agree with, as like somebody who plays Aerospray in tourneys. If you see someone, you run. That's it. Exit ink brush with... Okay, like, actually, fun fact, ink brushes are more likely to taunt you because they have to get in your head to win. Like, I feel like squid bagging is kind of like a low tier taunt when you're playing ink brush. Like, I don't like squid bagging personally. Like, I don't care if I'm squid bagged. I actually like it when people squid bag me because they're wasting time doing that instead of fighting. Which means that if my teammates are good, they'll just make the other team lose for the other team squid bagging. And I also just don't like focusing on things like that during a match, but I also play the game a lot, and I've kind of gotten used to like zoning that out. Yeah, God. Yeah, like it, like people put a lot of shame on running away from fights, but like, why? That it's smart. Like if you don't feel like you're gonna win a fight, then don't take it. Like just run. Like yeah, there are some fights you should take, but like, I feel like if you're like not that confident in your ability to fight, it's better you run and preserve your life than just die. Because like the moment you die, you lose like the threat of you being there, and you also lose the paint that you provide. Like it doesn't even matter what weapon you play, your weapon paints to some degree. So yeah. Yeah. God. Oh, hey, oh yeah, that just reminds me, I have to make a video on Splatling this weekend too. Because like no one believes me that Splatling's like a super good weapon. And it might also just be because I play with Kelp, who's like really ridiculous at that weapon. Yeah. God, like it's so fun playing with a Splatling player who like knows how to be really aggressive with you. Like I love it. It's the reason why I like playing with Kelp so much. He's just really good at complementing my playstyle. No, I have to hard agree. Like, last time I was this confident about a weapon being good, the Kensa .52 was the exact weapon nobody believed me, and right now it's considered one of, if not the best weapons in the game. That weapon is... So yes, to any casuals out there, if you're struggling with the Kensa .52 Gal, that's not a weapon that's just casuals having a problem with it. It's universal. Everybody's suffering. Yeah. Oh god, I can imagine if you play Splatling. Yeah, I feel like if you play Splatling, you're just scared of snipers at all times, unless you're Kelp. Like Kelp, I know now Kelp is somewhat scared of them, but he's not that much because he just kind of fights them. I don't know why he does. He just does. He's good. Yeah, because right now, Chargers, like, snipers are in a really bad position right now, ironically. Like, the people who play them and really like the weapon are going to keep playing it, obviously, because, like, they love it. And power to you if you love it. I'm not going to stop you. I think you should actually continue if you love the weapon, because if you love a weapon and you're really, really doing your best to play your weapon's strengths, then go ahead, because you're playing to what your weapon does best. But the moment you see you're playing your weapon like another, like a different weapon, or you're just not enjoying it, I feel like you should switch. And yeah, Chargers aren't in that situation. Chargers are like super dedicated. Yeah, I don't know. Like honestly, I feel like the main thing to do, like, I don't know. Like I generally do wonder why people get tilted at squid bagging. Like, I just kind of don't anymore. Like, I kind of just stopped focusing on that. Like, instead of focusing on the squid bag, I just focus on the matched hand, which I feel like that comes more from the fact that I play competitively and I'm so used to just playing the game that I can hard focus. Yeah, God. Yeah, God, I can hard... God, I very feel you when you say Zap's fun. Like, yeah, that weapon is... When I don't have to play it defensively, it's really fun. Like, just being able to fly all over the place is so great. And, like, you can never go wrong with Zap. Like, it's a really good weapon, and really good weapons happen to be really fun. Well, for me personally, like, I enjoy good weapons because they feel fun to use, because they work. And they also just tend to have really good mechanics that allow them to both be fun and just, well, do things. Yeah, God, yeah. God, I see missile spam and I'm like, yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah, that's a part of Splatoon that I'm like, do casuals have to deal with missile spam? No, they do, apparently. Like, I respect it as someone who also does it sometimes. I would be a hypocrite if I said I didn't like missile spam, because I do something worse than missile spamming, actually. I brain spam. Yeah. God, missile spam is funny, though. Like, it's terrible to be on the receiving end of it, but, like, missile spam is one of the funniest strategies in this game. I stand by it. No, the funniest strat in this game, honestly, is one I really want to do with somebody someday. But there's, like, nobody who plays Rapid Pro. Right, brain spam? I meant rain spam. Well, like, Inkstorm. Yeah, like, Rapid Pro and Blob are, like, I want to play with a Rapid Pro so badly, but the only Rapid Pro player I know is me. And that's a problem, because I also want to play Blob in that comp. I don't want to be the Rapid Pro. Like, Rapid Pro and Bloblobber are such a good combo. Like, right now in Japan, one of the best combinations that people are running is Bloblobber and Rapid Pro. And it's winning tournaments right now a lot in Japan, which I've been looking a lot at it because I run an account dedicated to the Bloblobber. And I kind of just promote, like, a bunch of Bloblobber related things. And I have to pay a lot of attention to that. So yeah, it's been really cool getting to see, like, all the Bloblobber results that have been coming out. Like, yeah, I have, like, a slight obsession with this weapon. Like, it's so fun. Bloblobber is so fun to play. But also just, like, it's really just... It's a weapon I can see... I see myself going, like, the whole way with. It's just such a treat to play. Yeah. Yeah, the bubble. The blob spam is great. Like, there's two ways. Like, there's a lot of ways to play Bloblobber, and I kind of want to make a video on that. But one of the things I genuinely love about the weapon is how good it can just, like... It's just like, aha, you thought you could hit me, but it was I. Person hiding behind, like, this giant wall. I have a ginormous brain. But I can also be aggressive with my weapon because it kills fast, which everyone disagrees with me, but they're not going to disagree with me anymore when I get the footage and put it side by side with regular Slosher, a weapon that they say kills fast. Big brain. Even though my head's actually kind of small, so it doesn't work. That's another thing I gotta record this weekend, isn't it? Oh, wait, I got a ding. Why'd I get a ding? Is that the thing? No, it's not. Yeah, also something I do want to say, for those, well, I guess number one, I should probably talk about what happened to team streams, where I would stream with, like, Advo, Ost, and Kelp. I'm not going to give out the full details because I don't want to share Ost's personal life with the world, but for personal reasons, Ost is on break from comp. That's as far as we're going to go for now. Okay, let me turn the fan off. It's getting, like, really damn wet. And by wet, I mean my slush is, like, dripping all over the floor and my face is freezing. And yes, I am drinking out of a slush with a candy straw. You ever just drink out of candy? It's great. Yeah. Honestly, you know what? I kind of, like, one part of me is like, I want to ask Pika to make a video with me, but I'm scared because, like, Pika is, like, the person I look up to most in this community when it comes to Blob. Like, the man is pretty much, like, what I wish I could be in comp right now. He's kind of like the numbers guy of the community, where he's willing to go out there and test the most ridiculous things. And the community didn't believe him when he originally said that Aerospray was super good for specific things. And recently, at an in-person event that happened like last weekend, Aerospray was part of Grand Finals. And it won the game it was in. Like, yeah. Like, that's huge. And then there was an announcement that apparently someone at the venue had COVID, and people are getting tested now before they even heard that. So far, only one person has apparently been confirmed, and it was the original person, so thank God not too many people are confirmed cases. I do hope that everyone at the event is safe, but it was a real, like, people knew going to the event that there was a good chance it was going to happen. So people came very prepared. But, like, overall, like Riptide was a huge thing for the community because it allowed a lot of people to connect. And, like, it's something I kind of wish, like, even though there was an outbreak, I kind of wish I went. Or I had the chance to go, because it seemed like such a good chance for me to, like, kind of just meet the community. Oh, well, I mean, I also don't think I could have, because Canadian borders are a thing. Bum. Yeah. Oh no, like everyone at the venue was forced to wear masks, and they also just wanted to anyways. And everyone had to prove that they had the vaccine and all, which great job on, like, from the hosts of Riptide to enforce those rules. They were really well enforced, and everybody at the venue was really respected from what I saw from, like, all the people talking about it. The only thing that wasn't handled well was, well, there were a few things not handled well. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like, the vaccine ain't that bad. I feel like the worst part about it is just simply, like, the first few hours after you get, like, your last one. But other than that, like, it's not even that scary. You just become tired. Okay, I'm gonna let go before I accidentally have to undo all that and have to wiggle my finger again. I'm just literally redoing it. God, I'm gonna have to do shading again, aren't I? No, I don't want to do shading. No, I'm gonna have to shade. I don't want to shade. That's not fun. But being awake, what is that? I only know sleep. I have not, like, actually, I fell asleep on the metro recently that I take to school. Like, I was that tired because I haven't been sleeping much. Wait, why'd I... We're gonna create another layer. I'm gonna suck it up, and I'm gonna just... Here's the hand layer. Get the eraser. Look at it. Great. God. Yeah, I really don't know how to shade. That's probably the reason I don't like it, honestly. That and I'm really lazy, like excessively. So like that's also probably the biggest reason why I despise shading so much. Is that my laptop or yeah, that's my laptop. Okay, I had to double check. So what if we get the paint bucket? The answer is no. We're not getting the paint bucket. God, I've never tried highlighting. I feel like that's for the best. Yeah, let me just. I mean, I can just do this like without any form of punishment. Because I'm gonna cover that later. Oh, I'm outside the lines. Okay. The paint bucket just decided to rebel against me. And then we go to this layer. And we go to here. There you go, that's fixed. Then we do a new layer. We do purple, but like slightly lighter, you know what I mean? Okay, number one, I want it to be a little bit lighter. And number two, we gotta put it here. Okay, well, we gotta be a little bit more. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking how we're gonna do this now, because I just realized the problem. And I think I may have a solution. We're gonna do everything as if it was intended. Be this layer, and then afterwards we fix it, right? I don't know what version of Photoshop this is. It's just Photoshop. That's all I know about it. Not let go of it. My finger's starting to slip. Fun. Alright, well... I thought that layer can be lightened a little. Yeah, it looks like it has less features than the normal Photoshop. Oh yeah, this is Adobe Photoshop because it's just what my laptop has, so it's what I'm working with. And yeah, it's just kind of something. And also, in case you're curious, a lot of the features that my Photoshop comes with are hidden behind the menus here. Oh god, I keep putting purple in the blind area. Stop putting purple where purple doesn't go. Brain. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Blah. It's all gone now. Now I have to redo it. This is why you let go of the cursor every few seconds in case you go over a line that you don't intend to. Oh, the song's finished. We get one more. We get one. What are we gonna put? Where is that? No, 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 no. I forgot what it's called. Is this it?
So let's say you have to read an incredibly long...
That's an ad. No, I just read the description. Mid-boss theme. Where is it? There's the... I think I'm just gonna give up and trying to find it. And just put something else. Am I gonna have to give up on it? Nope. That's definitely not it. Oh wait, no, I can pause it and I can go through the entire OST to figure out what it's called. Oh, that's what it's called, yeah. Perfect. There you go. This'll be it. This'll be the last song of the stream because I'm almost finished. Ignoring the fact that I'm also gonna have to brighten like the skin tone. Yes, I am brightening the skin tone. I want it to be slightly more accurate to mine, and if you couldn't tell, I am not even skin tone. I am pale. I'm even less than the normal. All right, song added to the description. We play it. Yeah, there you go. Ew. Yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking too when I clicked on. The cat. The what? Gotta go over the line once. I erased so much. Wait, the cat jam. What's the cat jam? What are you talking about? This is the song when Ryuji points an actual gun to his head. Don't you remember that scene? That was a. Anyone remember that part of Persona Q2? Hey, Yusuke. It's Yusuke or Yosuke? Yeah, it's Yosuke. Hey, Yosuke. What's this thing? I don't know. And then it's just Junpei's like, wait, stop that. It's not. Yeah, it's not an actual gun. Yeah, it's an evoker, but like it's still funny to think that's it. He's like, wow, how do you hold this thing to your head? Yeah, you have like the other two groups questioning how the three group is perfectly okay holding an evoker to their head and stimulating the feeling of being shot in the head. Yeah, Yusuke is blue hair Okay, yeah. Because I was like, okay, which one's which? And I remember Teddy saying Yosuke. I'm like, yeah. I think I remember which is which now. And also Chie saying it. I don't know why those two specifically come to mind. Just those two. Yeah. No, the scene I'm referring to is actually just the dialogue, the whatchamacallit dialogue. It's a flavor text that can appear while you're in the part of the game where you can just change your equipment. Honestly, I feel like I don't feel like I'd want a port. I'd want like a straight up new game because I feel like some of the stuff they did wouldn't work very well without the 3DS. Like, I feel like it's definitely like limited in what it can do and can't. I feel like that series though definitely does have the potential to continue. I personally, however, would want to see the Persona 1 and 2 people. But considering there is a certain somebody in Persona 2 that I don't think is very... Could they... I mean, they could check... Do they want to reference the bad German man, we'll call him? Yes, there's a canonic Persona game where they fight what I will only refer to as the bad German man. I think with that alone, you should understand who I'm referring to. And I hate that he has a really good theme. Like... Yeah. Yeah, I could see it. Like, if they do that. Honestly, though, what I'd like to see is maybe, like, the people from... No, I was gonna say SMT people. The SMT people, but, like, I don't think the Persona and the SMT people should meet. Because, canonically... Yeah, no, actually, yeah. Technically, that would be ridiculous of power. Because like, okay, if Persona and the SMT people ever had a fight, the Persona people are just dead. Like, I am sorry to anybody who likes Persona. There is no world in which any of those Persona people are beating, like, the SMT gang. At best, they're gonna trade 1-for-1 a few people, and then there's a few Persona people who are just so weak that they're not even, like, a competition. And even then, like, you have, at best, at best, you have you have, like, 2 people who are scary, and that's it. You have Joker, and you have, I don't even know his name, Persona 3 protagonist, him. You have Joker who's actually acrobatic, and would be hard to hit. And then you have Persona 3 guy who basically can just go 1-for-1. Like, if he is about to die, he's like, alright, someone's coming with me. And there's nothing you can do about it. Like, he can just will you out of existence, but he's sacrificed, pretty much. Oh god, yeah. I mean, Joker's acrobatic, and that alone, and even, like, even what he does in, like, well, anything, he's just very agile. And he's like, a lot of the SMT cast is very slow. The downside for the Persona gang is that, unlike Joker's fake gun, there's a few people in SMT who actually have guns. Like, real guns. Like, lead-firing bullets. And Persona also has to deal with the saddest story known as the Persona 1 protagonist, who would be actually just dead weight for the party. To put it bluntly, we're gonna be nice to Persona 3 protagonist and just say he dies before the fight even begins. Like, Joker, unironically, could beat some of the SMT guys. I think he beats a good amount of them, actually. I just don't think he stands up to the best of the best. Like, we have people who are actual gods. Oh yeah, the Persona 1 guy can summon Personas, but he has no magic. Just none. That's a thing. No magic. That's it. He just kind of exists. He punches you. Watch out, he's gonna punch you. Yeah, I mean, he also has a gun. Is it old Atlas? Yes or no? No, they don't have a gun. Yes, they have a gun. That is basically... Yeah, I mean, like, you could say who needs magic, but, like, if I were to explain to you the SMT cast, you need magic. You're not winning in a physical fight. Because, well, the whole reason why you're not winning a physical fight is because of somebody called Demi-Fiend. To put it as nicely as possible, nobody on the Persona gang has anywhere close to the physical power that man has. We have a man who killed Lucifer. Like, in cold blood. I think Demi-Fiend alone... I feel like what would happen to win, the Persona gang pretty much has Persona 3 protagonist trade with Demi-Fiend. So congratulations, there's your biggest threat gone. JK, I lied. There's an actual god among them. Like, an actual just straight up god. Because they have that. And then they have... 2 people... Oh, no. Then we have 2 other people who are very concerning. Who I think kind of just are unbeatable. So, in SMT4, I have never played these games, but I've watched them. Whenever you die, if you have enough money, the guy who has the boat that just brings you to the afterlife, he's kind of like, well, I have too many people here anyways. So if you have the money, I can just let you back. And you make my job easier, you get to live, and I get money. He's like, you get me, right? You pay him money, and then you just kind of walk back to the real world. And you have to, like, restart the fight and all. Like, you have to go back to your last save, but, like, you don't die. Basically, as long as they have money, they're fine. No, actually, no. As long as they have a lot of money, and the death count of their current world is really high. Like, people are dying really fast in their world. If both those conditions are met, like, they're near immortal. You gotta kill them multiple times, and these are the same people who just kind of, yeah, these are the same people who actually kill God. Like, not just, like, Persona level God, I mean, like, the God of those people. That entire company's lore is so weird. In other words, Joker, buddy, be thankful, Nia, whatever the boss is, yeah, and also let's just not talk about the fact that all the SMT guys own a gun. As Persona 3 taught us, the Persona people are not immune to gun. It is a very effective tool. It is a one-shot weapon. Yeah, there's a reason why those group of people will never meet. That and a certain evil man who appeared in Persona 2 that I don't think anyone wants referenced for the sake of that series. Also, is this it? Am I done drawing? Did I do it? I think I did it. What if they team? I mean, actually no, technically that could be good. Like, I can see them teaming up and doing good stuff, like, I feel like if you did it, like, as, like, gameplay-wise, I feel like it'd be fun, because you'd balance them out to be fair between each other. But, like, if you took it, like, canonical power, then, like, the Persona people would just have to be supports. Because there's no... But I feel like if you ignore the fact that you'd have to, like, tone down the SMT people, or, like, buff the Persona people, I feel like it could be pretty interesting. You know, because the power of friendship is... Like, the best comparison we have is to, like, the second version of 4. And even then, those people are still more ridiculous. Even, like, the pathetic ones in that series. Yeah. I mean, good luck teaming up with Demi-Fiend. Cause, like, he's a demon, technically. Yeah. It's like, on one hand, it's like, it'd be cool to see, but on the other hand, Demi-Fiend's a Demi-Fiend. He's a demon. I feel like that'd be the one complication to the whole situation. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make a second version of this. There's a reason why we did layers, and the reason we did layers was because I'm making 2 verses, and I'm gonna see which one I like more. Alright, so we're gonna save as... But alright, so we did version 1. Oh, I know. Alright, so now that we did version 1, I think it's time we do version 2. And you wanna know what version 2 is? Version 2 is gonna be the version where we just move the arms in. So yeah, yeah. I mean, actually, I just realized that if an SMT character did make it into Smash, how many people would stand up to them? God, I don't even want to think of Demi Fiend in there. God, Demi Fiend isn't even the scariest one. That's the funny part. Demi Fiend is just the main example I can give because he's just a physical demon. Like, he's literally just a demon. Like, that is his thing. Like, Demi Fiend is like, alright, put the worm in the boy. Get wormed, demon. They just shove a worm in a man. It's like, actually, no, not a worm in a man, a worm in a child. Because Demi Fiend is a kid. Well, not a kid, he's a teen. They just put a worm inside a teen's head. And, no, inside, yeah, I don't know what, yeah, they put it in part of his body. And that just corrupts his body. And that's Demi Fiend. Yeah, I mean, Joker's. I'm pretty sure Joker's hate just comes from being a top tier. Like, it doesn't matter the video game it is. People will complain about whatever is good, and whatever people use a lot of. Like, if it's both. No, not even. They'll complain about what's used a lot and what's beating them. Like, a lot of people complain about the .52 gal as well, just because like it's so common, and people lose to it a lot because like it's always there, and it's hard to deal with if you don't really practice how to beat it. Yeah, no, actually, yeah, it's a worm. It's just straight up a worm. Like flat out worm. That is what it's straight up what it is. Delete the layer. Goodbye, hand. Where's the layer where we put the blue? Oh my god, look at this. Look at it. Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god, that's so cursed. Oh no. Wait, where's the blue? Okay. I'm looking for where this is. I don't even know where that is. Oh, I found it. Well, you made the mistake of showing it. Well, you made the mistake of showing up, Blue. We do that now. God, this... We have the tiny funny eyes. Yeah, I'm not sure which version we're gonna use, like the version we did before, like the version I'm working on now. I just kinda wanna, like, edit this so that, like, it's... I wanna have options to which one I use. Depending on which one I feel like looks better. I feel like it's just gonna be this one, because I'm bad at drawing anything that isn't, like, a static pose. Also, after the stream, I'm poking my team until they respond. I don't care how annoyed they get. That's what I'm doing. The dot. God. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I should just kind of realized a lot of like Splatoon comp players are well known, and I'm like one of the few that isn't, which you would think would make me upset. Like, oh yeah, I want to get popular too. I want to get no. Actually, no, I'm happy to be not known. Like, here's the thing: there's a lot of dumb stuff that happens in the community because of jealousy, and I'm not involved. I'm out of it. I can just focus on becoming a gooder player. You know what I mean? Now it's a little awkward. I'm trying to convince people that something's good, and no one believes me because to them I'm just like a random player. But like, I was right when I said K52 was broken, and nobody listened. And now K52 is utterly broken beyond belief, and there's no sign of a patch nearby. So ha. Oh yeah, it's just people like. I think the best way to describe it is just people like. Just people getting salty, really. And complaining about like, oh well, this person did it, yada yada yada. It's like, it's a community filled with a lot of young people. What are you to go? You can't. You kind of gotta get used to this stuff. Like it's gonna happen when you have a community filled with younger people. Like it's doomed to happen, and yeah. Yeah. Yeah, God. And like, I kind of understand why they don't fully believe, because like they really like seeing results and all that, but they're also really hard headed. A lot of the community, it's just like, oh well, this is bad because, and they just won't add anything after that. I'm like, okay, zombies, tell me, finish your sentence. Why? I'll just sit there. They don't know. Like they don't know why something is good or not good. They just kind of listen to what the top players say mindlessly, and I'm like laughing there, like, yeah, that's what I thought. Or they'll just repeat what they've heard. They don't really do much for themselves, which is kind of sad. Because, like, you want to learn how to get better at a game. Like, yeah, you can take advice from the better players. Like, you should take advice from better players. I'm not going to deny that. But don't be afraid to try things. Like, that's the whole point of this game. Like, experiment. That's how people learn what's good and what's not. Like, yeah. Yeah, oh god. Like, honestly, like, nobody... Like, you might say that, but, like, nobody's that... Like, everybody can at least, like, figure out for themselves, like, what they find is strong. Yeah, I don't know. It's a really weird thing to explain. So I guess it's more so... It's more a thing related to experience than how good a player is. Like, when you play this game enough, you can kind of just tell what's going to be good. Yeah. I don't know. I've just sunk in so many hours into Splatoon trying to, like, uncover everything that I can. Little success as of now. Because I'm still trying to grow. Also, I just realized the song is not playing. How would I not recognize that? bum, bum. So I'm gonna turn my light on because it's getting kind of dark. Bum. Bum. Yeah, God. Yeah, I can imagine for like Splatoon. It's like there's a lot to it. Like I won't deny that Splatoon is a very, very complex game. And I feel like it's one of those things like once you like it's not the most difficult thing to like get the basic grasp of, but like the deeper you go, the more ridiculous it starts to get. Like just general teamwork becomes really hard because it requires a lot of communication. Yeah. Like honest to God, I feel like if you're not in comp, the best thing to do is just kind of learn how to play safe. And I feel like that's where you'll get the most fun out of the game. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I really like I don't really know how it feels to play Splatoon as a casual anymore, because I've kind of like I'm not that anymore, and it's kind of weird to say. I'm not a casual and I'm not a low level, so I don't understand the feeling of like the utter fear of just, oh no, I can't do anything in this situation. Like I don't have that anymore. Like anytime I fight like a good player, I'm like, I can do this. This isn't impossible. Like there's hope no matter what for me. But yeah, it's weird. Like like on one hand it's like, oh, this is cool. But like I can have this feeling, but on the other hand, it feels so wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. And then I guess also like I have a lot of the benefits of being a comp player, but also not being well known. Like I can lose and people will be like, oh, that's just some random. But I also just kind of can always do things in a match because I understand the game so well. I don't know. I actually do kind of want to start playing the game casually a bit more, but I've been in a really big comp mood as of late, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Actually, speaking of which, there's an event that I'm gonna be attending with other comp players. We're basically just gonna try and keep a guy awake for like a few hours, just by playing Splatoon. That's a thing that's happening that I got invited to. Para just kind of said, "Yo, you free these days? We kind of need someone." And I'm just like, "Yeah, I'm free. Why?" And then I got invited. Yeah. Casual is just chaos. God, I kind of miss it. Like, at some points I do miss it a little. Like, just playing the game for the sake of it's a fun game that I like. But I also don't miss the parts where, like, I just didn't know what I was doing. And, like, I do definitely enjoy knowing a lot about the game. It's the reason why I play comp after all. I just enjoy the game to the point where I'm willing to put in the hours to understand how to perfect myself in it. Like, it's weird, but like, yeah. I think that's the best way to describe it. Like, I've sunken in so many hours into the game that, like, I've gotten to a point where anytime I lose, I can just kind of be like, oh, I lost because of this, and I can do something about it next time. And it's, yeah. I don't know. It's just weird. Splatoon is a very weird game. And the more you know about it, the more it just doesn't make sense. Like, I think one example that's definitely noteworthy is the stamp glitch that was released. So what? There's a tiny little blue... Oh, it's a blue dot. Wait. Yeah. God. Yeah. God, I know right now, especially, a lot of people are starting to consider getting their 500. Yeah, their 500 power on their not 500. Their 50 win streak on a weapon for turf. So that might be the reason. Because I know a lot of comp players are going extremely tryhard there. Which I've kind of never understood. I don't know. I definitely do stand by the fact that I think if you play the game to win, you're not going to have fun. You should play the game to learn, never to win. Yeah, if you get a 50 win streak in Turf War, you can just kind of... the flags in Turf War go up as you win. And it gets so bad with how much points you lose. To the point where it may as well be a 50 win streak. Because of how awful it gets in the later half. Not even the later half, anything past 10 is really bad. Like, once you get to Silver Flag, the values become like minus 2.5. So at that point, it's either you win or you're set back 2.5 games. Oh, are they talking? Who's talking? What server? Oh, they're talking. Okay, I'm just pinging my team right now because I think we're about to start tryouts soon. You go. Alright, yeah, I'm just messaging my team like, hey, we're probably going to be doing tryouts soon. Because my team needs a +1 to finish our roster now. More. Bum, bum. Yeah. Bum, bum. Alright, yeah, I just have to message my team. Because I don't know if I've ever officially mentioned this, which I haven't because I don't want to have to start taking responsibility because I'm lazy. But if it hasn't yet been obvious, I'm the captain of the team. Surprise! Yes, the person doing captain duties is the captain. You know, being a captain of a team is a thing that I do. And I know that might sound strange that I'm a captain even though I'm hosting the tryouts. And I'm also just kind of like pretty much running the team. But yeah, I am the cap. I am the captain. I am captain. Ba-ba-ba-dum. Bum-bum-ba-dum. Alright, there you go. That should be dealt with. Bum, 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 bop, 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 bop. Alright, there's one little thing we need to change now. Alright, and now for the final touches of the drawing. And to the dun, 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 dun. Alright, so you guys should not see anything now. You should only see me. You guys will see things in a bit. Let me just set up my screen to capture this. Alright, so here it is. You can't see me yet because I kind of just... I need to like change some settings a bit with my OBS. Alright, chat's above it. Alright, here's the two. Let me shrink my face first. Alright, there you go. I have to be really small. Alright, I'm not sure which one I don't know which one I want. Looks like it'd be a GIF. A GIF? What? Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go with this. Tell me that's my screen. Yeah, that's just my screen already. Okay, I did not miss like a ton of. I'm probably just gonna go with the second one because I like it more. Ba-bum. Ba-da-ba-bum. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think this is what we're gonna. I think we're gonna go with image 2. I like it more. I'm just really bad at hands. Alright, well, I'm here. So, now I just kind of delete things, I guess. Yeah, well, that's the stream, guys. I'm gonna go get ready for team tryouts. Oh, I deleted anything that's not, like, the main one. Because I made a bunch of extra files while actually making that. Alright. And now, before we turn the stream off, we do... I'm gonna set it as my profile picture. Actually, no, I'll do that after. I'll do that after I turn the stream off, because there's other things I want to do. Alright, we'll see ya. See you next stream. Bye.